Yeah, but it's there all.
Buoyancy.
It's there. But buoyancy, gravity's there all the time, though.
Right, but it's a weak force.
Yeah, 50 million to 1, they say. But back in 1798, when Henry Cavendish did his experiment, this is the science for 1798. Henry Cavendish. This is supposed to be a demonstration of gravity. But if it is gravity and he quantifies it, that's quite small, isn't it?
It's depending on the density of the object, is it not?
Yeah, but it's a 50 millionth of it. So if you cut it into 50 million equal chunks,
Sure.
1/50 millionth of it is gravity, according to Henry Cavendish.
Sure, but apparently the Earth is super large and super dense.
Still a 50 millionth of its mass, though.
Well, you could probably do the calculation and it probably works.
Yeah, and it'd have a lot of zeros on it, wouldn't it?
But it seems quite strange when you get people with these theories, which you need to have for sure, but it would mean like the entire scientific establishment is false.
I'm not theorizing. I'm saying that this proof isn't proof. It doesn't prove the point. Gravity is accepted by everybody and believed by everybody. But where's the proof that it's true?
It's kind of abstract concept in itself, though.
I want to know what you believe.
I don't know what I believe.
Okay.
I honestly don't know.
All right.
I realise that gravity, if it does exist, somebody's got to manipulate that 1/50 millionth of an object's mass. And they've got to manipulate only that one, not the other 2, 3, 4, 5, just that one. And they've got to turn gravity off to do it. So they switch gravity off and then it goes off. And then they switch it back on and then it works.
So if it doesn't exist, what does?
I don't know, but if it doesn't exist, then we don't have an atmosphere sticking to a ball.
True.
And
It doesn't
all I'm
exist.
saying is, if this is true, someone's got to show that they can manipulate gravity to prove that it's the cause. Otherwise, it's just a sum.
Yeah, it's just a sound.
Yeah, nobody proved it. It doesn't exist. Nobody proved that they can manipulate, and no one can, unless you're God, you can't manipulate gravity, right? So how does science prove something they can't manipulate? How does it prove that the Earth's spinning when no one can manipulate the Earth?
So what is your opinion on Isaac Newton, the apple falling on him? Was just pseudoscience, rubbish?
The best way to describe Isaac Newton is wrong. The thing is, his first law of motion states that an object at rest will remain at rest unless acted upon by a force.
Seems to be the case.
And the definition of force is an interaction, a push or a pull, but it requires the interaction, a push or a pull. You can't just say something moving.
Is it not the impartation of force, of energy?
No, it's an interaction, a push or a pull. That's what.
Yeah, but you put energy into something and then it will happen to the action.
The definition of a force is an interaction, a push or a pull. Now, his first law of motion states that an object at rest will remain at rest unless acted upon by a force. That makes sense, right? So, yeah, so if I let go of it, there's a force, right? That's what you'd say. But it's only a 50 millionth to 1 according to Cavendish. And he's got to turn it off to be able to prove that it exists. Otherwise, the rest of it, the other 49,999,999 bits,
Big numbers not.
There's a
are to
very,
do with the density.
a very interesting question William asked a while ago, which you said you were not interested in, which was the flat Earth. And you said you're here to talk about gravity, which is fine. I can't help but notice your shirt.
Yeah. So you infer from that the Earth must be flat because I'm wearing the shirt?
Well, that symbol.
Yeah,
We don't know.
the moon is like that. How do you know this isn't the moon?
So are you denying you have no affiliation with flat Earth?
I'm not saying, I'm not making any assertions. If the Earth is level, flat, you can fly around it the way that you can fly around a ball. But you can't fly North Pole to South Pole to North Pole. Nobody's ever flown that route. Everybody flies east to west and get back where they started. That makes sense. We all understand that. Well, they say it's too cold, but it's still cold up in the atmosphere.
But this thing about gravity, if I drop that, you're saying that if gravity that cup shouldn't drop.
I'm saying that if gravity's proven as a thing,
Yeah, that's
1/50 millionth of that mass, however that is,
Yeah.
1/50 millionth is responsible to
That's an interesting point.
That's it. The rest is to do with its own
Yes, we're
density.
trying to save money, but no, we'll keep
So
flying
if
a long
you-
way.
I get,
So I don't understand the physics really in the first place.
Just a big
Well,
question.
I'm finding
50
out, okay, I get that's a big number.
yeah, so you've got 45 million to 1 chance of winning the lottery. So you've got basically the same probability of manipulating the 1/50 millionth that is attributable to gravity.
Which is gravity. So,
And you
okay.
can't manipulate it anyway, even if you could measure it.
So that's not strong enough for it to fall. Is what you're saying.
I'm saying that if it was measurable, you can't manipulate it anyway to prove that it even exists. So let's just give the benefit of the doubt to science and say that we can measure at 50 millionth to 1. I'm saying that you can't prove gravity exists because in science you've got to manipulate your independent variable.
You've got to just observe it.
No, because that's a correlation. That's
Right.
not science.
Okay. but you can still see the effect of what we call gravity is gravity. You
Yeah,
can see the effect.
and I see Santa flying over on the virtual Santa tracker.
Right. So,
I see a rainbow. It's a rainbow real.
nah, but these are not good arguments. So, what, are you postulating simulation?
No,
I tried to tell him they weren't good arguments.
Being able to see something happen.
yeah. So
No,
like,
I'm not saying you can prove it, but I'm saying you can observe something that might fit the theory.
yeah, but what's causing it? That bus that's pulling down.
Again with that Santa Claus shit. That's a. I found out the other day that's a categorical illogical fallacy. Because you can't really compare Santa to things that are meant to be taken as a real, since Santa Claus is in a category that's not meant to be taken as real. So it's not logical. It's not a logical reasoning argument.
Do that, you have to manipulate it in science.
So let's say I don't know.
Not maybe. So it is. That's what science is.
I'm going
Manipulation.
to keep using this caveats. I'm always wary of people that state things as completely about science. You're meant to not be able to state anything as being completely true.
No, but you're also meant to manipulate your independent variable to prove that it is a cause and an effect relationship.
I understand.
And gravity is a cause. They say things fall because of gravity, right?
They do.
So-
It is a mysterious force, it seems, eh?
Magic, yeah, I would say magic.
Well, that'd be difficult. Magic?
50 million to 1.
As in something you can't explain or something else.
Or not even there, perhaps.
Okay. So,
Ali B, the shit he's saying that you can't manipulate gravity isn't true, because we know that gravity on the moon is different, right? Because the moon has a different mass than the Earth. So you can manipulate gravity by manipulating mass. Simple.
why would they be lying to me? What do they have to gain?
There's no, money. They get $52
From
million.
me?
No, they get 52.
Right, so why are they lying to me?
NASA get $52 million a day.
53.
Right? 53. So they get $53 million a day. That's a good enough reason for anybody to tell a little lie, isn't it?
I don't think that's the greatest argument. They do many other things. They're developing propulsion technology. They're looking at how to land on Mars.
Are you insinuating that if I'm an astronaut working for NASA, when I get the job, I'm taken into a room where they tell me to take part in a conspiracy to lie to the rest of the world that what I'm
Absolutely.
doing? What evidence do you have for that?
Look at the International Space Station footage.
Can you manipulate the variable?
Look at the footage from the International Space Station. Do them astronauts look like they're smiling because they're excited? I think that they're laughing at us because they think that everybody believes it.
Come on.
Look, you can see that they're operating on.
Why do I see the moon like that then? So it's flat. Wait, the sun is not round. We see it like a picture on the wall.
If the moon was a ball, you should see a little spotlight in the middle where the sun's receiving all of its concentrated light, and it should fade away from that point. But we don't see that. We see a solid light. So whatever the moon is, it's not a sphere, because if it was, it has to behave like a sphere.
If it would be flat, you wouldn't see the moon like you see it.
If it would be flat,
Such
you wouldn't see the moon.
bullshit.
Well, it depends on how far away it is.
Whatever the moon is, it's not a sphere. We know it's a sphere. Give me a break. He knows this. He has to know this is not true. People have told him the truth. People have corrected him so many times.
No, it's from the Earth, though.
How do you know it's not from the Earth?
Well, we don't. But they tell us that it is from the Earth, right?
What else could it be?
Well, it could be anything, but we don't know that it's the Earth.
But the most likely cause is probably the Earth, right?
No, not necessarily. No,
it's something else large.
That's
Sphere-like.
that's called an affirming the That's called the affirming the consequent.
I think you probably should.
Yeah, it's just a likely.
He's
idea.
not making a logical fallacy, Riley.
The Earth blocking the sun. Because the sun's off to the side and the moon's there, and you're only seeing the edge of what the moon is reflecting. But the reason it's a crescent is because the moon is a sphere. And that's the only reason you would see a crescent.
Do you know what the affirming the consequent form of logical fallacy is?
I know, but I know what the moon is. It's a sphere.
Yeah, you know what the moon is.
It's not affirming the consequent logical fallacy. That's such bullshit. You can observe this shit.
Right now, and I said to you,
Your integrity.
yeah, that's it. How much could you be bought for?
No.
£300.
How much could you be bought for?
Give us £10 now.
If I said to you, go and have a wee behind the tree, you'd do that, right? For £1 million. But if I asked you to kill somebody, would you do it for $1 million?
I've got a gun in my head and tell me to do it.
So I could do it then,
Yeah,
right?
you could.
Right. So what if
Yeah, this is live right now. Do you guys think Shrek's holding the camera?
Sort of fake imagery, especially to do the inside.
So you're telling me everything from the Hubble telescope is fake?
Well, you tell me what you think Hubble telescope is.
The Hubble telescope was launched in 1990.
What is it?
And it was pointing. It's got lenses on it.
Hello, Rose. Happy New Year, darling.
Point to it, and they're able to see what it means not being through that telescope. The lenses.
You see there,
Where is it?
there's a group of people here looking like to having a conversation. And there's more people flowing over all the time. We're having nice little waves of people.
Bro, go and watch a rocket being launched and be like, what a waste of money.
Watch a rocket being. No, listen. Watch a time lapse and watch the line, and it does that. So whatever's going up seems to be going straight back down. They don't seem to be going. Why does it follow an arc trajectory? And then if you carry the arc on,
Even when they got cameras on it, you can see it going into space. Oh, but
There's
it's all
always-
fake. It's all fake.
there's always a
It's all
cut.
CGI.
No, there's always a cut.
Some basic CGI.
No, there's always a cut. It always flicks from the real camera
Could there be
to an
any
animation.
Could there be any 100% animation?
Because you can tell by looking at it, it's a cartoon.
I can't. I can't.
They're
Did you,
clearly
did you
animated.
watch SpaceX launch and land?
Yeah. And you
that,
didn't.
that,
You
that to
didn't.
you wasn't realistic.
Yeah, none of it's real, mate. If you think that's real,
Ridiculous.
it's called CGI. Mate. None of it's real. If you think that's real, just look at it critically and go, does that look real?
Yes, there's very much so.
Well,
With the shaking, the vibration, the water coming on the lens, the frost, everything. Very easily fooled.
not really. I'm just critical of what they tell us is true.
But you want it all to be false. you
No,
see.
I want it to be true. I don't enjoy being
So why?
talking to you.
No,
No, I don't mean that. Don't mean that.
I'm not trying to. Don't worry, I'm just following for the
I don't
laws.
enjoy stuff.
No, questioning is good. Questioning is great.
This is a very bad quality stream. I get this. Doesn't this guy get a lot of money from Flat Earth? Why can't he afford some better equipment?
Astronaut
Yeah.
giving a document to lie to the rest of the world.
So why is it when Buzz Aldrin was asked to swear on the Bible, with stand on the Bible, that he went to the moon? Why did he have to throw punches?
I don't know why.
Because no one would. Would you swear on the Bible?
Of you in the chat room.
If someone was wrong, but you're lying, don't swear on the Bible.
Sound is poor. Like,
No, why
Not
did he
any
have
other reason.
Yeah, the guy was
Yeah,
harassed.
sure.
The guy, I saw that. How many times?
So many fucking conversations. I can't understand. I can't follow this shit.
The world doesn't change if you're right. You know what I mean?
No, it does.
It does. Massive conspiracy. But in the science of
Well, put it this way. First thing, NASA wouldn't need any money. Or if they did need money, come on, 50 million a day is not small change.
government funded it.
Yeah, but if you got that as a rebate, you're like,
Sorry, I'm
Yeah, this stream quality is so bad. I guess I'm just gonna end this. But I thought it was kind of interesting that the Flat Earth debate is now going IRL, and I want to document this, so put this on my channel. Shit. All right.